Have you ever practiced your English at home, and then the moment someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," your mind goes completely blank?
Oh, that feeling is so real.
Today, we are going to fix that. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to say in a job interview in simple, natural English.
And you don't need to be perfect. You just need to sound confident and clear.
Welcome to Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow. I'm Olivia.
And I'm David. And today we are going on a job interview together.
Well, we are going to practice one, step by step, like two friends getting ready for a big day.
So if you have a job interview coming soon, or maybe one day in the future, this episode is for you.
Let's go. Okay, David, let me ask you something. Imagine this. You walk into a room, the interviewer looks at you, smiles, and says, "So, tell me about yourself. What do you do?"
Honestly, I would probably smile and then say nothing for 5 seconds.
Exactly. And that silence feels so long, right?
It feels like 5 years.
This is the number one problem for English learners in interviews. Not grammar, not vocabulary. It's the moment when your brain freezes.
And why does that happen?
Because we practice sentences alone at home. But in a real conversation with a real person, it feels completely different.
So what's the solution?
The solution is to have a simple, ready-made answer, a short script in your head, not memorized word for word, but a clear structure you can follow.
Oh, I like that. A structure, not a perfect speech.
Exactly, and we are going to build that structure together today. But first, there's one mistake most beginners make when they answer, "Tell me about yourself." We'll talk about that in just a moment. Okay, let's imagine a situation. Your name is Sarah, you studied business, you are looking for your first office job. You walk in, the interviewer says, "Good morning, Sarah, please sit down. Can you tell me a little about yourself?"
Okay, I can picture that.
Now, many beginners say this: "I am Sarah, I am 25 years old, I studied business, I like working."
That sounds a little like a school introduction, right?
Yes, it sounds like reading a list, not a conversation.
So what sounds more natural?
Here's a better version. Listen carefully.
Ready.
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Sarah. I studied business administration and I recently graduated. I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Oh, that sounds so much warmer.
Right? Three simple things: your name, your background, your excitement. That's it.
So the formula is name, background, excitement.
Perfect. And that last part, "I'm really excited about this opportunity," that sentence alone makes a strong first impression.
Let's hear that phrase one more time slowly.
I'm really excited about this opportunity.
I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Beautiful. Say that once with confidence, and the interviewer already likes you.
Okay, so Olivia, you said many beginners make one mistake when they answer, "Tell me about yourself." What is that mistake?
Great question. So many learners, and this is very common, so don't feel bad, they start with, "I am from," or "My hobby is."
Oh, like they're introducing themselves at a party?
Exactly. A job interview is not a party introduction. The interviewer doesn't need to know your hobby in the first sentence.
So what do they actually want to hear?
They want to hear three things: who you are professionally, what you studied or what you have done, and why you are here in this room today.
That makes so much sense. Keep it professional, but still warm.
Yes, professional and human, not robotic, not like reading from a paper.
So, no, my name is Sarah. I was born in 1999. My favorite color is blue.
Please, no favorite colors in a job interview.
Noted.
But here's something interesting. There's one small word, just one word, that makes your introduction sound 10 times more confident, and most beginners never use it.
Wait, one word?
One word. We'll get to that in just a minute, but first,
You always do this, Olivia.
it's important. But first, we want to hear from you.
Yes. Here is our question for you today. How do you introduce yourself in English? Write it in the comments below. Even one sentence is perfect.
We read every comment, and writing it down is actually great practice. So go ahead, pause, think, and write your introduction.
We'll wait. Well, not really, but you know what we mean.
Okay, now that one magic word. Are you ready?
I'm ready. What is this magic word?
The word is currently.
Currently?
Currently, as in what you are doing right now in this moment of your life.
Okay, give me an example.
Sure, instead of saying, I studied marketing, you say, I am currently studying marketing, or I recently graduated from a marketing program.
Oh, so it makes everything feel present, alive, not in the past.
Exactly. It tells the interviewer, I am active, I am moving forward, I am here right now.
That's such a small change, but it really does sound more confident.
Let's try a mini example together. Imagine you are applying for a job at a hotel. You studied hospitality. You say,
My name is David. I recently graduated in hospitality management, and I am currently looking for my first professional opportunity.
perfect. That sounds natural, confident, and professional.
And honestly, it didn't even feel hard to say.
Because the structure is simple. Name, background with recently or currently, goal, why you are here.
Name, background, goal. I like that better than name, background, excitement. Both work, right?
Both work beautifully. Use whichever feels natural to you.
Okay, now here's what I'm wondering. What happens after tell me about yourself? Because that's only the first question.
Oh, there are so many more questions coming, and one of them, beginners find it the most difficult of all.
Which one?
What is your biggest weakness?
Oh no.
Oh, yes. We are going to practice that one too. But first, let's do a quick like reminder.
If this episode is helping you feel more confident about English, tap the like button right now. It really helps our channel grow.
And it tells us you want more episodes like this one.
Okay, Olivia, before we get to the weakness question, can I share a funny story?
Always.
So I have a friend. His English was beginner level. He went for a job interview at a small company. The interviewer asked, "Can you work under pressure?"
Okay, classic interview question.
My friend didn't know the phrase under pressure, so he thought pressure like stress, like physical pressure.
Oh no, what did he say?
He said, "Yes, I can work under pressure. I also work under rain."
Under rain?
He thought pressure meant weather conditions, like high pressure, low pressure, weather forecast.
That is so sweet and honestly a very logical mistake.
The interviewer laughed, and actually, he still got the job.
See, mistakes are human, and sometimes they even make people like you more.
The lesson here is don't be afraid of making mistakes in an interview. Interviewers are human too.
And now, let's make sure you know what work under pressure actually means.
Please.
Work under pressure means you can stay calm and do your job even when things are stressful or busy. A deadline is coming, many tasks at once. You stay focused.
So the correct answer is something like, yes, I work well under pressure, I stay focused and manage my time carefully.
Beautiful, simple, clear, confident.
I work well under pressure. I stay focused and manage my time carefully.
Say that slowly one more time.
I work well under pressure. I stay focused and manage my time carefully.
Perfect. That is a complete, natural answer. No complicated vocabulary needed. Okay, let's talk about the question that makes almost every beginner nervous.
What is your biggest weakness?
Yes, and honestly, even native speakers find this question difficult.
Because it feels like a trap, right? Like, if I say my real weakness, they won't hire me.
Exactly. That's what most people think. But here's the truth. The interviewer is not trying to catch you.
They're not?
No, they want to see two things. One, that you know yourself, and two, that you are trying to improve.
Oh, so it's not about the weakness itself, it's about how you talk about it.
Perfectly said. So here is the beginner-friendly formula for this answer.
I'm writing this down, mentally.
Good. The formula is name the weakness, then immediately say what you are doing about it.
So not just I am bad at time management, but
Sometimes I find it difficult to manage my time, but I am working on this by using a daily planner and setting small goals.
oh, that second part changes everything.
It shows growth. It shows self-awareness. It shows effort.
So the magic is in the but I am working on this part.
Exactly. That phrase, but I am working on this, is your best friend in this answer.
Let's hear a full example one more time.
Sure. Sometimes I get nervous when speaking in front of a large group, but I am working on this by practicing presentations and taking every opportunity to speak up.
That sounds so honest and so professional at the same time.
Because it is honest, and interviewers respect honesty much more than a fake-sounding perfect answer.
So don't say my biggest weakness is that I work too hard.
Please, no interviewer believes that answer anymore.
It's the most famous fake answer in interview history.
Just be simple, be real, and always add what you were doing to improve.
Name the weakness, say you were working on it, done.
Done. And here's a surprise tip number 2 of today.
Oh yes, what is it?
You can actually start your weakness answer with this phrase. I would say that one area I am still developing is...
Oh, that sounds so smooth.
It does, right? It's soft, it's professional. It doesn't sound like you are confessing a crime.
One area I am still developing is...
And then you finish with your improvement plan. Simple, natural, confident.
I love that phrase. One area I am still developing is... Beginners, please use this.
And if you are enjoying this episode and you want more English conversations like this one, make sure you subscribe to Fluent Thrive right now.
We release new episodes every week. Real conversations, real English. No boring grammar lectures.
Just two friends helping your English grow. Hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us.
Okay, next question. And this one is actually my favorite.
Which one?
Why do you want to work here?
Oh, yes. This is such an important question. And so many beginners answer it in a way that actually hurts them.
How do they answer it?
They say, because I need a job, or because the salary is good.
Okay, I mean, that's honest.
Very honest, but not what the interviewer wants to hear.
So what do they want to hear?
They want to feel that you chose them, that you are interested in their company specifically, not just any company.
Okay, so let me imagine a situation. I'm applying for a job at a small cafe, a coffee shop. I really want to work there because I love coffee and I like meeting people.
Perfect. So instead of saying, I need a job, you say,
I really like the atmosphere of this cafe. I enjoy working with people and I think this place would be a great environment for me to grow.
beautiful. You mentioned the place, you mentioned what you like, you mentioned growth.
And all of that is true, which makes it easy to say naturally.
That's the secret. The best interview answers are honest answers, just structured in a professional way.
So the formula here is say something specific about the company, then connected to what you enjoy or value.
Specific plus personal connection. That's it.
Can you give one more example, maybe for an office job?
Sure. I have read about your company's work in customer service, and I really admire your approach. I enjoy helping people solve problems, and I believe this role is a great match for my skills.
That sounds like something a very confident person would say.
And that's the goal, to sound confident even when you feel nervous inside.
Because the interviewer can't hear your heartbeat.
Exactly. They only hear your words.
So, choose your words carefully but keep them simple.
Always simple, always clear, always warm. Okay, David, we have one more very important part of a job interview to talk about.
What's that?
The ending. Most beginners think the interview ends when the interviewer stops asking questions.
It doesn't?
No. Almost always, at the end, the interviewer says this: Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, and most beginners say,
No, no questions. Thank you.
which I have definitely said before.
And that's okay, it's not wrong. But here's surprise tip number 3. Asking one good question at the end makes you stand out immediately.
Really? Just one question?
Just one. And here is a perfect beginner-friendly question you can use in almost any interview.
Tell me.
Could you tell me what a typical day looks like in this role?
Oh, that's so simple, but it sounds so professional.
It shows you're serious. You're already imagining yourself in the job. You want to understand the work, not just get the position.
Could you tell me what a typical day looks like in this role?
Perfect. Memorize that one sentence. It will serve you in almost every job interview, in any industry.
And if you want a second option, here's another great question.
Go ahead.
What do you enjoy most about working here?
That one is lovely because it's personal. It invites the interviewer to share something about themselves.
And suddenly, the conversation feels more human, more like two people talking, less like a test.
Which is exactly how you want your interview to feel. Okay, before we say goodbye, let's do a quick review together.
Yes, because repetition is how English actually stays in your memory.
We covered a lot today, but I want you to leave with 3 phrases that you can use immediately.
Just 3. Simple, powerful, ready to use.
Phrase number 1, for the beginning of your interview. I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Say it with me slowly. I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Use this right after you introduce yourself. It creates a warm first impression instantly.
Phrase number 2, for the weakness question. One area I am still developing is...
And then always finish with what you are doing to improve. That combination is powerful.
One area I am still developing is... And then your honest answer plus your improvement plan.
And phrase number 3, for the end of your interview. Could you tell me what a typical day looks like in this role?
That one question alone shows the interviewer you are serious, prepared, and genuinely interested.
3 phrases, 3 moments in your interview, 3 chances to make a great impression.
You know what I love about today's episode?
What's that?
None of these phrases are complicated. They are all short, simple, but they sound completely natural.
That's always the goal at Fluent Thrive. We don't teach you to sound like a textbook. We teach you to sound like a real person having a real conversation.
Because that's what English actually is, real conversations between real people.
Exactly.
And speaking of real people, if you have a job interview coming up soon,
Or even if it's somewhere in your future,
practice these phrases out loud. Today, not tomorrow, today.
say them to yourself in the mirror. Say them to a friend. Type them in the comments. Any practice counts.
Every time you practice, your English gets a little stronger, a little more natural.
And one day, you will walk into that interview room and the words will just come.
Not perfectly, but confidently.
And confidence is what gets you the job, not perfection.
So believe in yourself, even on the hard days, even when your English doesn't feel good enough.
It is growing every single day, even when you can't see it yet.
We are so proud of you for being here, for choosing to learn, for not giving up.
That takes real courage, and we see it.
Now, one small favor before you go.
If this episode helped you even just a little bit, share it with one friend who is also learning English.
Just one friend. That small action helps us reach more learners around the world.
And it might be exactly what your friend needs today.
We will be back very soon with a brand new episode.
Next time, we're talking about something every English learner faces every single day.
What is it?
Small talk. How to start a conversation with someone you just met without feeling awkward.
Oh, that one is going to be so good.
It really is, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
This is Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow.
I'm David.
And I'm Olivia.
Both. See you in the next one.